Thank you very much. I'm Nadal Jean-Pierre. I'm Kepler students in the code 2015, and I'm working on the project called Psychology at Work. And during that project, I was supposed to watch two videos and then compare them, compare and contrast them. So for the first video that I watched, was about reason of being optimistic by Seligman. First, yeah, so I was talking about how he was being interviewed by CNN reporter, and the CNN reporter was asking him about how the standard of psychology today, and first I replied good, and then for the second time asked him, he said not good, and for the first time I asked him to use 3 words, and he said not good enough. So from that he came to the purpose of his talk, and then he said that there are 3 things about psychology. He said psychology can be good, cannot be good, can be good enough. So when he was talking about psychology to be good, said that from the 60 years ago, psychology was not treatable and it was not bad, it was bad. But 10 years ago, there was an improvement. What they have established the hospital that dealing with treating the people with disorder, and then from that time 14 diseases was became treatable, and 2 of them become curable, and that was an improvement. And also that as technology, as science improved, and science of healing disease also is improving, and from the improvement that they have reduced the number of people who were miserable and to become less miserable. And also I said that psychology was not good enough, was not good because leaves psychologists to be like victimologists, which means they become like they commit crime. This because there is some right of the patient that they ignore, the right to be happy and to enjoy their life, make their own decision, make their own choice. So he was told that that was not good. Also, I say that when the improvement is keep going on, next 10 years, psychology can be good enough. Say that after seeing that the people were not being happy, the patients didn't have the ability to be happy. Say that maybe if the psychology is improved and the psychologists could teach and improve the happiness of their patients, it could be good enough. And from that, he moved to the elements of living happy life. And those the happy life which he mentioned was talking about present life, life of engagement, and also meaningful life. For present life, was talking that here person is become happy, become extremely happy at the way he wants, because maybe he's taking his own decision, he's enjoying his life with much positive emotion. Also, this person learn more skills because is at the peace, is taking his own decision. But this present life, it can have drawbacks. This is because some of positive emotion that a person can create in himself or herself, 50% of it is heritable. Someone born with, and also it doesn't last longer when it comes. And for a life of engagement, he first narrated the story about a man called Lay. Said that this man had a fortune, was very rich, but he was not sociable. He could make friendship with some women or girls, but to not last longer because of not having the ability to be social. But doesn't mean that he was not happy. He didn't have a happy life. He has it, but he missed the life of engagement, living with others and having friends. And when the Dr. Segman was mentioning about engagement, he was talking about the life that you spend with your friend, co-worker, partner, and also your parents or parenting. And also for the meaningful life, talked about a person. If you have a person that need to be thankful, that is thankful to you, and you didn't do it, and you did something or she did something that was most important to you, and you didn't show gratitude to him or to her, go and do it. At this time you will feel happy, and your life will be less depressed. You will have a good life. And he mentioned that technology and entertainment and design can, if it is used fairly, can ruin everything. But when people use it in a positive way, it can make to have a good life, have a happy life. Thank you. That was for the first video. Let us talk about the second video, the secret. Actually, in the secret, they were saying that if you can know your secret, if you can identify your secret, the secret, you can live a happy life, can have everything you want in your life. But the problem is that some people, they don't know the secret. They don't have the secret. People with the secret, they are people whom they are successful, people who are happy and who make a fortune. And they say that secret, you can't ignore secret. You can't escape secret, because it's something in you, with the way you think and the way you feel. It is determined by the secret. And we say that law of attraction or laws of attraction is a secret. The things that are around you are the secret, are determined by, are brought by the law of attraction. You attract them. You can't escape them. You can't feel. You can't ignore them, because they should come. So there is no way that you can go away from the secret, from the law of attraction. So if you feel good or bad, that is the law of attraction. You can't ignore feeling good or feeling bad. But if you feel that, like for example, when they said, if you think that you are going to be late, by thinking that, you start to have negative thinking, and making your day bad. You will be late at the job because you have created the thing, negative thinking in you. But when, for example, when you go, the example that they gave, when you go in a shop and then see a necklace, a beautiful necklace, and then think that you should have it, that positive thinking will make you to get it at any time. That is how the secret is. He said that the people who knew the secret a long time ago, they could give the work to the people who didn't identify, who didn't find out what's the secret. And there is another person that they have said about in their video about the secret, a man called Robert. Actually, Robert, he wrote to his professor that disliked his job and so that some people will pull him. But by creating this in his mind, it became true because he had negative thinking, negative thoughts. But when his doctor, his professor advised him what to do, thinking positive, he tried to be good and then tried to listen to the music because it was what he loved, and everything at job where he went to crack comedy, it was successful because of having positive thinking and making a good choice. Secret can determine your future. You can't escape it, and if you want to make your future be bright, start thinking positive, start feeling positive. Don't have negative thinking. Try to create your own new the positive thinking and positive feeling. So thank you very much. That was the second video about the secret. If I try to make a comparison between those two videos, I can say that the video about the secret seems to be more biased and also to not be proven. This is because what they were talking about, they were basing on their own idea. They didn't provide an external information, external citation about what they are basing on. And also, this video about the secret, they were more biased. They were ignoring about the other people's knowledge. For example, where they say that none knows what electricity is. How do they know that? Can know that, and also someone else can know that. They also have given first mathematical claim without basing on anything. The result, they said, a positive thought is 100 times more powerful than negative thoughts. They didn't provide how did they find this, what experiment they did. However, the video of Seligman about 10th reason of being 11th reason of being optimistic was more honest of the information he has provided. He has given the evidence, some evidences about his own research, his own study. He was trying to provide the thing that he has experienced, the thing that he has worked in. For example, when he was talking that he became a psychologist, dealing with people who are patients of mental disorder, and he knows the improvement they have made, and also have the knowledge of what could be improved. And also he was trying to make to speak, to give multiple viewpoints. For example, he was talking about how people can have a good life, can have a happy life when psychology is improved, when what missing, what was not going well, improved. The situation where I have experienced stress, I remember when I had to present in front of people. Actually, where I started in high school, used to be in club, and my club has wanted me to go in front of the village, in front of the whole school, to go and present the achievement of our club, because it was my first time, and every person in the club knows that this is my first time to go in front of many people, and also they know that I helped it, and they start to tell me that you will not do it, you will not be able to do it because you are shy, you can't go in front of people and say something. And because I always know that if you follow what the people are talking to you, it will really win your life, or you will not be able to do what you want to do. So I try to be optimistic and try to think in a positive way that I will do it. So I started devising all I had to present in front of the people, and with self-efficacy, I did it well. And also at the end of the presentation, all people who were ignoring me to do it well, they come close to me with appreciating my hardness I used when I was presenting in front of people. For the second situation where I have experienced stress, actually I failed. I remember I used to be a basketball player, and we had a match, and I was playing, and one of the opposite team of my team had hit me because I was saying that I am praying to him, and because I have the ability to be humble and not that stressed me. Think if I have to go to our field director, or if I have to be patient as I was. So the evening when I went to sleep, I was thinking about what happened to me, what he did to me, and I didn't find any sleep. And I tried to calm myself and try to forget the video that it can't. It's more scientific than street, and I had really heard the secret thing that this is because the video of Redman do it. Have tried to use scientific. It is done statistic that will be the next outcome. If you about it, they can be proved him out. Is giving a statistic. For example, I said that laid on the bed, thinking that I got 14 patients can be treated for the stress disease can be treated and them can really having the ability to take a decision and but I can see where the stress is not to get sleep. Any evidence that show sweating, scientific evidence that show that they are sleep all night. The power of daytime, the law of totally the law of coping can be to rest. The law of attraction can work.